was disgusting, he then told me, well, my husband likes it.
Mm.
He then went on and on and on and on. And it is my own fault because I should have left. I take some responsibility. I should have just left. But by then, I'd already felt violated, and I have a right to feel violated, which made me angry, which made me shout and yell at him, which then led us into an escalated argument. When I left, he still carried it on. He didn't say, oh, I feel bad because I didn't want it to go that way. He carried it on. He said even more filth. And then he lied and said it was all to do with Islam when I hadn't even mentioned Islam.
No.
So I came back on to try and explain again so that people would understand why I was upset. It wasn't just the video per se. I don't care if those videos, well, I do care those videos exist. I think they're filthy. But I accept that some people like watching them and that's none of my business. But what I don't think is appropriate is coming on, expecting people to be put into a position of listening to it and then listening to how it makes you fucking feel. I'm not interested what turns him on and what don't turn him on.
Yeah, it was repulsive.
And then, for him to add to that, what he said about Apple Charlotte was just one too many, because he said it over a week ago, and I thought, when he said it over a week ago, that it was too much then, and I even said, oh, for God's sake. But he said that he was trying to trigger her and everything else. But then to say it again this week, no.
He's always saying it. He's obsessed with it. So it might be a bit of a chuckle the first time around, but to keep saying it. But this is a diary that he made up from a game.
Exactly.
And then he put her words into this diary about, I'm not in, but you can gather. Because he's got a dirty mind.
Yeah, I think so. And I have a right to tell you that even if his intention was not to make me feel dirty and creeped out, he made me feel dirty and creeped out. Because I do not want to listen to any man other than my own partner telling me what pleasures him without my consent. If a man engages me in that kind of conversation and I do not want to be in that conversation, they should fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You do not force another woman to listen to your perversions who is not interested when they've made it quite clear they're not interested. You're not being given the red light. What you are doing then is actually sexually assaulting her verbally. And whether he likes that or not, that is how I feel. He made me feel dirty. He made me feel unclean. He made me feel embarrassed. He made me feel ashamed. He made me feel guilty that he'd got away with doing that when I'm a married woman. I don't like any of it. Now, a lot of people might not remember this, but a very long time ago, I explained there was an incident when I was working where I was sexually assaulted. And I immediately felt this way. And so whenever anyone makes me feel that way, it brings back my PTSD. That's why I react the way I do. Now, I don't want your fucking sympathy, but I hope you understand, and if you don't, you're a bunch of ignorant cunts. Because I shouldn't have to keep telling people, listen, I don't like it. For people to understand, I'm not being horrible to you. I'm not telling you can't like it. I'm not telling you can't go and do what you want to do somewhere else. Just don't involve me. Because I don't want to be part of your sexual experience to give you pleasure out of humiliating a woman or degrading a woman or defiling a woman or making a woman uncomfortable. Now, I'm sorry, Easy, that I've had to do this because this is your new channel and I didn't want to do this to you. I really apologise. I apologise to everybody else who don't understand how I feel. Good night, Moon.
God bless you. Speak to you later.
Bye-bye.